Hey everyone, welcome to the Autoimmune Dietitian YouTube channel. My name is Annie. I'm a registered dietitian and I work with clients struggling with autoimmune diseases. In my work with my clients, I help them implement a personalized nutrition roadmap designed to help them improve all the symptoms that really bring you down when you have an autoimmune disease. So things like energy, joint pain, brain fog, digestive issues, all of that tends to go away when we focus on food and get you all those nutrients that you need. Speaking of nutrients, today we are talking about nutrient-dense eating. So many of us eat what's either convenient or just in front of us, and we don't really consider the nutrients we are consuming. Or some of us are more focused on the macronutrients, looking at how many carbs and fats and proteins we include on a daily basis and the distribution of those, which is totally fine. But we should also consider the nutrients. So those micronutrients that play so many important roles in our bodies. And thinking about eating a variety of nutrients is what nutrient-dense eating is based on. So we are going to discuss this method of eating and how to get started if this is your first time even thinking about this. So before I jump in, I just need to attach my usual disclaimer to this video that the information in today's talk is not the substitute for the diagnosis, treatment, or care of disease by a medical provider. This is for informational purposes only. So please consult your qualified health professional for any changes that you make to your medical care. Okay, so what is nutrient-dense eating? Nutrient density is a way to describe foods that provide a variety of vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, lean proteins, and complex carbohydrates. You can also think of this as the amount of nutrients relative to their calorie content. For example, take an orange and a soda. One orange contains around 50 calories. 4 ounces of soda is also around 50 calories. So technically they are the same in terms of calories, but they are clearly not equal, as we know. Oranges provide fiber, vitamin C, folate, calcium, potassium, and water. Soda is just sugar, water, and some chemicals. So when you're comparing the two, oranges are more nutrient dense than soda. And so to be a nutrient dense eater, it means that you make food choices that maximize the nutrients in your food. So why is this important, and especially in the context of autoimmune disease? So this is important because our food today is so highly processed and most of it is completely devoid of the many nutrients our body needs to function. And the only way we get most of these critical nutrients is through food. So if you are not eating a nutrient-dense diet, it is very likely you will end up with nutrient deficiencies. Nutrient deficiencies are a major driver of chronic disease, including autoimmune disease. The body becomes more stressed when you don't have the proper nutrients for it to work. Systems and processes start to break down, and that's when chronic illnesses and diseases like autoimmune diseases are born. So autoimmune diet protocols like AIP and Wall's protocol are based on nutrients. Even though they are technically elimination diets, they're both designed to maximize nutrients while cutting out the processed food. When you don't eat the processed junk, there's more room in your diet for, you guessed it, nutrients. This is why these eating patterns do so well within our community. They maximize the nutrients that are key for autoimmune diseases. So what are 3 ways we can start doing it? So here are some tips for starting a nutrient-dense diet eating pattern. First, ditch the processed foods, or at least minimize them. Removing or reducing processed foods opens up more room in your diet to add more nutrient-dense foods. Look at how many processed food items you eat per week. Now pick an amount that's lower, yet achievable for you. It could be 1 less fast food meal per week, or more processed granola, or no more processed granola bars for a snack. You want to aim for variety. That's the second tip. I'm super guilty of eating the same thing every day, but when you do that, you could be missing out on some key nutrients. So eating as many different plants as possible is a great way to maintain variety in your diet. One helpful tip I use is to mix a few different types of lettuces together in my salad. Or if you're a fan of nuts and seeds, eat a mixture of them. Cashews and almonds have a different nutritional profile. The more variety, the better. Lastly, and my third and last tip, focus on color. You want a minimum of 3 different colors on your plate. There are different phytochemicals found in different colors of foods, Each one has a different function, and the more colors, the more antioxidants you get. And white counts as long as it's a vegetable. So just to recap, today we focused on nutrient-dense eating, what it is, why it's important, and how you can maybe start trying to include some more nutrient-dense eating into your daily eating pattern. So for those of you who like more help managing your autoimmune disease, digestive issues, or just reducing inflammation in general, I would love to chat with you. I offer free 15-minute discovery calls to chat more about your goals. So please go to my website, annierubin.com, or there should be a link in my YouTube profile where you can find that, and you can schedule the free call. I also have lots of great free materials on my website. There's one in particular that you might like called my Nutrient-Dense Eating Guide. This guide outlines the basics for nutrient-dense eating. It covers the different benefits of colors of food. It provides some great nutrient-dense swaps and has a sample daily meal plan to achieve nutrient density. So check that out while you're there. Lastly, you can always subscribe to my newsletter. It comes out every Thursday to your inbox. You can always subscribe if you don't unsubscribe if you don't find it helpful. And lastly, hit the little subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. These come out about every week. I'm always helping you figure out a way to manage your autoimmune disease with food and lifestyle. If you have any requests for different topics, please drop those in the comments. I do read the comments. And that is it. So have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.